was watching something recently about how marijuana is going through like certain approvals, certain testing in a laboratory and different types of things to understand how it's being legalized and the effects of people after they indulge in marijuana. And I was thinking, how did we legalize alcohol? Like, how did we? There is absolutely nothing beneficial, right? You drive a car after drinking alcohol, you're depending on how drunk you are, you're destined for failure, right? There's no benefits really outside of maybe like wine. And if you drink wine, a certain level of wine a day, it could potentially contribute to a healthier heart. But when you look at alcohol, there's not many properties that are different than like rubbing alcohol, and no one encourages you to drink rubbing alcohol. And so we have legalized this drug in a sense that really tears down your body, like the health of your body, the way your mind and your brain works. When you drink too much of it, it alters the way you process. And so it's it's a cultural thing, and it's not just cultural in the U.S. This is like worldwide. I was stationed in Korea, lived in Korea. They're heavy drinkers in Korea, but somehow they don't have as much crime rooted from alcohol indulgence than the U.S. So I don't really know where the disconnect is, but I feel like in America we overindulge and we decide what's okay and what's not okay, but so many people are in prison, right? Go back to that, for marijuana usage or selling marijuana. And there's corporations that make billions of dollars off of alcohol that probably kill way more people. Insurance way high. DUIs, the court system banking all that money, insurance banking all that money. But it's one of the most lucrative businesses in our country and in most countries that is more detrimental than most things on the market, or that can't be on the market.
It's fucked up.
It is. It's crazy. Like, how do we do this?
And it's like, it's so accepted.
It is.
It's like
we regulate it
every day.
Every day, people come home and drink a beer from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. They function with it. They go to work with it. College kids, like you think about college kids being 18, and boys and girls who have their mind is not fully developed yet, right? Your mind doesn't really develop until you're almost 25. So your neurons are still connecting. Your brain is still trying to form who you are and how you think. And when you put alcohol in the mix and kids are learning how to drink alcohol in spaces like college, they're making horrible decisions. You think about sexual assault, you think about rape. And it's not to say that it's no one's fault, but really we, the government, the country that we live in, we created those environments. And so these young kids are oftentimes sent to prison for sexual assault or for rape because they were drunk and they were belligerent, and girls that were drunk, and then we demonize them, right? When really, how do we fix the culture? How do we fix how we indulge in alcohol? I mean, it's a whole lot that it's an onion. Like you can peel the layers back and get to the root of a lot of the things that are wrong with drinking alcohol. But the government will never. I mean, you'll never see changes because it's a capitalist country that we live in.
If they was to ban alcohol,
look, during COVID, they shut down gyms because of how the virus was spreading amongst people. And, depending on what you believe about COVID, but they shut down a lot of places in public.
mm-hmm.
People in this country were protesting gyms being shut down. Was outside of Capitol buildings doing squats and dumbbells. Protesting a gym being shut down. We heard people dying. Imagine if they took away alcohol. We live in such a privileged society that, man, they would like we would protest until they put it back on the shelves.
Mm-hmm. I heard that they didn't take away alcohol because all the people that go through withdrawal, they'll end up dying if they would have closed it.
Yeah, because you need a certain amount of medicine to help sway withdrawals, and that means that someone got to come out of pocket if they're going to be giving this away to the masses. Mm. Yeah. It's not going to happen.